Hello and welcome to the Gear and Graith channel. My main aim is that when you finish speaking to me, whether it's as part of a school visit, at an event or a market, or even just by watching these YouTube channels, is that you leave the conversation feeling as excited and enthused about the Viking Age as I do, which is really difficult because, as you can tell, I am super excited about Vikings. Now, what is it that really engages people when people are looking at history? What is it that engages them? Two things. First of all, people, whether it's people from historical sources and later saga stories, people like Eric the Red, Eric Bloodaxe, Ivar the Boneless, or even King Canute or William the Conqueror, whoever. Those people and their stories, they give some people something to relate to and they engage with them. And even people who, we don't know the names, people from Viking Age burials, like the chap in the Gokstad ship, or the warrior woman who was in the news over the last few years from Birka, BJ 581. All the new scientific advances of late can tell us a lot of things about these people, what they looked like, what sort of clothes they may have worn, how they might have lived their life, where they grew up, whether they cleaned their teeth, all these sort of interesting things that we can find out and learn about these people, and we relate to them, and that makes it really easy for us to engage with them. But the other thing that engages people is places where you can visit and where you can see and you can walk on the same streets, walk in the footsteps, if you like, of our forebears, the people in the past. Places like York and Dublin. Whenever I'm walking through those places, you can hear people talking around you about how they can almost feel the history. When I visited Dublin at the end of last year, one of the things that really I thought was really cool was that throughout the streets they've put plaques in the pavement where things have been found during the excavations of Dublin. So it might be a house, or it could be a burial or a stray find, and they've got little images of them, and you're walking around going, oh, that's really cool. That was found here, right here. And that really engages people in studying the past. Now, the thing that I'm really interested in is Northern Britain. So that's modern day Northern England and Scotland and even the Isle of Man and Ireland. That is the bit that I'm dead interested in, and there is an awful lot to learn and discover and explore. But most people are unaware of it. When you talk about events happening in the Viking Age in Northern Britain, for a lot of people it seems that it happened in some far off land that's kind of half imagined, half remembered. It might as well have happened on Tatooine, in a galaxy far away, a long time ago. But it didn't. It happened around us, even where I live today. I live in East Dunbartonshire, and it's best known for the Lion Foundry, all the phone boxes that were made in the county, and for the Romans, the Antonine Wall. But not a lot in between. But there is a lot to learn, and you might be surprised. There might be something nearby you that you weren't aware of. So I'm going to be going around some of these places. I'm going to be visiting them. I'm going to start off fairly close to home, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the area, about what was going on, where it kind of sat, and some of the people and characters whose stories we can explore through visiting these places. So if that sounds dead interesting, please drop us a subscribe, like the video. If you've got any questions or comments that you'd like to make, pop them below, and you can follow me on social media at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at Gear and Graith, and my website, which really needs updating, and I'll get onto that in the next couple of weeks, hopefully. Anyway, all that remains for me, I guess, is to thank you for watching, and I will hopefully see you for another video. In the meantime, TCFN.